Hey everybody, this is Mr. Movie Buff 5000, and this is my review of this movie I watched recently called Remember the Daze, and it's also called The Beautiful Ordinary. I don't know, they changed the title up. There's two titles for the same movie. Beautiful Ordinary, I don't know where that comes from. Remember the Daze makes more sense to the movie plot and everything. It's Daze as in D-A-Z-E, and this is pretty much a complete rip-off of Dazed and Confused. I'm going to get to how it is in a bit, but the storyline is almost the exact same. It's set in 1999, this time not in the 70s, and it's about the last day of high school, and pretty much the party that goes on that day. It's pretty much through the whole day, the night to the next morning. The exact same as Dazed and Confused. And this one, they're trying to get a party going, different teenagers, different stories and everything, and yeah, like I said, a complete ripoff of Dazed and Confused. Let's just count the ways that this is a ripoff of Dazed and Confused. Okay, firstly, the title. It's spelled, like I said, it's spelled Daze, as in D-A-Z-E, like Dazed and Confused. Also, we have the main character in it. In Dazed and Confused, well, not the main character, but pretty much the main person they focus on. In Dazed and Confused, it was this guy, Jason London. This one, it's Amber Heard. She cheats on her boyfriend. He cheats on his girlfriend. In the forest, they make out like almost the exact like same camera angles and everything as Dazed and Confused. There is the younger people, freshmen, hanging out with seniors. In Dazed and Confused, it was this young boy, and this one's a couple. These three girls, who are whores. I don't mean to say that to be disrespectful to women, but literally, like, they want sex. Like, these girls are like unbelievable whores. And my favorite one, the one that had me literally going, "Oh, come on!" Right, is the older guy who hangs out with the kids. Just like in Dazed and Confused, you had Matthew McConaughey. This one has Chris Marquette, this actor who's from Alpha Dog and Girl Next Door, pretty much hanging out with the younger kids, and they're always like, "He's so much older. That makes him cool." Like, it's the same movie, except it's set in the 90s. Like, it's actually ridiculous. And also, I forgot to mention, at one point, the four guys, they're driving down the street, literally, like, picking up, like, yard equipment from people's houses and throwing them, like, around. Dazed Confused, they took garbage cans and threw them at mailboxes. This is, like, they're stealing all this stuff. It's not homage, I think. I think it's stealing, to be honest. It's like this guy watched Dazed and Confused and was just like, "Oh, imagine if this was set in 99, the year I probably graduated. We should make a movie out of it." Like, come on, man. Think of something original. I'm sick of, like, all these Hollywood movies. They're not thinking of anything original anymore. Like, if you wanted to remake Dazed and Confused, make a Dazed and Confused remake with the same characters in the 70s instead of making all these new characters in the 90s. It looks shitty compared if you made a remake. Okay? At least admit that you're making a remake. So, like I said, different stories. They're all young actors, really. Some of them I've heard of, some of them I haven't heard of. Ones I've heard of was Amber Heard, Chris Marquette, who I've already said, and then John Robinson, who played Stacy Peralta in Lords of Dogtown and was in the movie Elephant, who I think is a very good actor. I think he should definitely get better material than this piece of shit. Like Lords of Dogtown was perfect for him because he got a good part, and it was a good movie. But yeah, those are pretty much the only three. I know Alexa Vega, the kid from Spy Kids, she plays a younger girl in it, one of the whores that I already mentioned. And that's pretty much all the people I know. The rest are like guys and girls I've never even heard of. Oh, Melanie Diaz is in it too, and one of the chick from Kick-Ass and Hot Tub Time Machine, Lizzie Chaplin, I think her name is. They're in it too, and the kid from Zero. Not the kid from Zero. The kid who plays Zero in Holes is in it. He plays the biggest asshole who ever lived in this film. He's like cheating on his girlfriend and everything. He's a jerk to all his friends and everything. Like, and that's another thing that bothered me with this movie. Almost all the guys in it, except for three, are complete and utter dicks. Like, they're assholes. It's like saying all guys are assholes from this movie, except for like the three people. John Robinson, who plays like this punk rocker kind of guy, who's a nice guy, and then this other guy who's not too bad, but he's a complete idiot, so that kind of ruins it. And then this Asian kid who just goes around, who doesn't speak a word, just goes around, takes pictures of people. Well, he can't be honest with, he doesn't say or do anything except take pictures. So I guess I'll count him as a 3. But yeah, it's just, I mean, not all guys are assholes. You know, don't make almost all your actors and your male characters in your movie assholes. Okay, because it's not realistic. Alright, and so I also forgot to mention Leighton Meester's in it. That's another person I know. Yeah, so pretty much this movie, as you could tell by the tone of my voice, I did not like this movie. I wasn't interested in this movie. When it was over, I just was like, I already forgot most of the stuff that happened. It was so useless and pathetic. So it's, I won't even bother going into, like, the plot in this, because it's pretty much teenagers, they all know each other, they all go to a party, most of them are dealing with what they're going to do after high school. A dumbass cheerleader is just on the verge of a breakdown because her boyfriend's cheating on her, and she hooks up with this younger guy. These 2 girls are babysitting, and they take shrooms, and they start thinking about their lives and everything, and get all philosophical, and then just the 3 young girls I was talking about, they're trying to hook up. The Asian kid goes around, takes pictures of everybody. Amber Heard just complains, and it's like all these 2 girls, Melanie Diaz and Lizzie Chapman, they are trying to keep they're secretly lesbian, and they're trying to keep that a secret from everyone, but you know it's getting harder and harder to do so. I like that story. I thought, I was happy to see that, like, that they're acknowledging gay teenagers in movies more, which is, I think, is a good thing, because it's actually starting to happen. Like, of course, Glee is doing it a lot, which I think is great. And then this one, that was probably the only good storyline in the movie. The rest were just, like, dumb. And the music in it was pretty good, too. I didn't mind the music. But yeah, otherwise, like, this movie's a waste of time. Don't see this movie. If you want to see a good movie about teenagers before they go off to when the last day of high school, having a party and pretty much thinking about their lives, watch Dazed and Confused, because that movie's a classic. That's going to live the test of time. Don't watch this. This is terrible. I try to see the best in movies, and in this one I can only see a couple of good things, like 2 or 3. John Robinson, and the storyline I just explained with the lesbians, and the music I thought was decent, not good. So like, that's just 3 things, and the rest of it is terrible. So please don't see this movie. Thanks for listening to my review. If you watch this, I hope I saved you from seeing this wreck of a movie. So thank you very much. I'm out.